Hello there. Today we're going to focus on open up and stretching our hamstrings. For today's class, we are going to need 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, 2 medium size of books works perfectly. So we are going to start warming up our hamstrings. Let's step in your right leg forward and a nice open through your chest. You can keep that back foot curl or uncurl. And then from here, we're just going to first straighten the leg a couple times or a few times, front and back, just warming up the hamstrings. And then on this next one, we're going to take it back for half a split. We're going to hold it back here. So let's grab those 2 blocks. That's when the 2 blocks starts to come in hand. You can place the blocks on the sides of your body or slightly in front of your hips. Nice open through your chest. You can place in your hands. So when you're placing your hands on the block, make sure you're not really pressing down so you start feeling more of the shoulders. The blocks is here just for a gentle support. So you can just maybe place the fingertips so you can stay a little bit more lifted. And then you want to think about an anterior rotation of the pelvic floor. So your pelvic floor sweeps up as the belly starts walking down towards that front leg. Soften through the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we're going to go step by step. Feel free to stay here the whole entire time. It all depends on how your hamstrings are feeling today. If it's super overactive, that's where you want to stay. Now, to go a little further with this stretch, we can use both blocks. And then you're going to play with the height of the block. It can be long waist or it can be a little higher. Again, it's all depends on how tight your hamstrings is. Once you place the block under your right hip, you're going to sit on it. And then you want to straighten that left leg slightly behind you. Now, if your calf muscles are tight, they can limit how deeply you stretch the hamstrings. So you might feel the pull in the calf or behind the knee. So the tip here, try point the toes in this case. Okay, and then you can really isolate the gastrocnemius and just focus on the hamstrings. Nice open through the chest. Go take a nice big inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale. Option is to start to take 1 block. You can get a little bit deeper. And remembering that you can always stay on that first position and half split. A lot of times our hamstrings get super tight because our calf muscles are tight and vice versa. So every time you're stretching the hamstrings, notice if you're feeling more of the calf muscles. If you're feeling that pull behind the knee, it's a sign that your hamstrings, it's super tight and it's trying to take over. All you have to do is to point your toes. Good. And now, another option is to remove the other block and sit all the way down into a full split. Once you're there, you can kind of wiggling the hip side to side, getting different fibers and tissues into the hamstrings. Moving over side to side. Another option is to go a little bit deeper, walking your hands forward, soften through the shoulders, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths, inhale, exhale. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Begin to slowly release, walking your hands back. Gently take that right leg behind. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So left leg forward. Leave those 2 blocks nearby. You can place your hands on the block, knees slightly behind the hip, and just stretch a few times here. Bend and press. Bend and press. Good. All right. One more, and then we're going to hold in that half split position. Stretch back. Good, soften through the shoulders, maybe bring the block back a little bit more. The idea here, the main focus is the hamstrings. Notice if your calf muscles are tight, you can just point in your toes. Breathe in, breathe out, sinking a little bit deeper. Find that anterior rotation of the hips, so moving up. So your tailbone lifts up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, soften through the shoulders. And then we can begin to maybe progress. Maybe place both blocks under your hip. Play with the height of the block. And then if you have the blocks under your hip, you're going to kind of slide that right leg behind you. Find that edge. So feel free to stay a little higher or hands down, slightly leaning forward. Soften through the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you want to go a little farther, just remove one block. Have a seat. Good. Let the blocks fully support you. You can kind of wiggling your hips side to side, maybe go a little bit deeper. But take a nice big inhale, full your lungs. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. And then remove the other block if you have the full split. Good. Again, if you're feeling too much pressure here on the calf muscles, try to really pointing your toes so we can just focus on the hamstrings. And then maybe walking your hands forward, soften through the shoulders, maybe wiggling your hips gently side to side. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And then gently walking your hands back. Bring that left leg behind you. Take a downward facing dog, extending your hips up. Lift both heels nice and high. Lower them down. Walking your hands back towards your toes. Round the spine vertebra by vertebra. Reaching your arms towards the ceiling. Lower your hands down to your heart center. And we are officially done. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.